Did you hear the breaking news? There's a lot of breaking news in the great US of A right now.
There really is.
But did you hear the breaking news?
What is it?
I got sent this whilst I was teaching today.
Whilst you were teaching?
Whilst I was teaching, and I snort laughed.
Well, that means it was fucking good.
I snort laughed.
Were you at a middle school?
Sure was.
Oh, dear.
Sure was.
They don't take kindly to that.
So, no, they do not. No, they do not. So I'm just going to read the description of this social media post. It says, if I was a crack dealer, maybe if I was broke in the Capitol, or if I broke into the Capitol, or even have been related to the Bidens, I might have gotten some relief on being in prison innocent. This is really poorly written, by the way. Hell, the guy who killed 2 FBI agents even got a pardon today. I can't even get a new trial based on admitting perjury testimony. The picture, President Trump, you forgot me, ... Again, signed, Joe Exotic.
Oh, shit. I was like, where is this going? But I'm not surprised.
Look at the picture with it.
Oh, Joe. President Trump.
Oh,
You
Joe.
forgot me again. With
You
let me
forgot
read this in
me.
my own
It's
eyeballs.
very poorly written. I had
If
to
I
really...
was a crack dealer, but you're not saying it right.
I mean,
that's the
true.
problem.
Oh,
if
that's
I
right.
was a
I
crack
didn't have
dealer,
the right infliction.
maybe if I was a crack dealer, maybe if I broke into the Capitol or even been related to the Bidens, I might have gotten some relief on being in prison ill. The guy who killed 2 FBI agents I think he meant got a pardon today. I can't even get a new trial based on admitted perjury testimony.
God damn it!
Carol Baskin killed her
Husband whacked him.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. I literally snort laughed in class
Okay,
today,
I would
and
have
I'm
snort
like,
laughed. Who said that to you? That's fucking
my
real.
friend Steph.
Also, just die that Joe Exotic is actually like on Instagram and he comments on people's stuff. And
I didn't know you were allowed to be on social media.
Well, no,
in
he obviously
prison.
has like a burner phone that he has some. You're not
How
allowed.
long can you have a burner phone when you can obviously see? And he posts a lot.
Well,
I
it's
did not
burner
even know.
He has a phone hidden that they apparently haven't found, so maybe he shoves it up his ass or something. I
Look
don't
at
really
this
know.
picture. Just for the record, all the news that just came out saying I slammed Trump is fake ass bullshit. Real Donald Trump, all I did was make a post and you forgot me again. And it seems pardons are easily gotten being related to the Bidens or a crack dealer or have killed 2 FBI agents. I still have faith Trump will do the right thing and let me out because the evidence now proves I'm innocent and 7 years is long enough.
And he has then photoshopped a picture of Trump holding a picture of him, and it says "Free Tiger King."
Did I do that one right?
That's pretty fucking good.
All right.
Also,
Oh my God.
I'm just going to say something. In the year of our Lord, 2025, in the year now that Trump is our president.
Which Lord?
Who God the fuck knows who, Anyways, but if they could do anything just to make our lives easier, could they just release Tiger King so we can get another documentary of all come on.
You know what? That's the least you can do for us.
That's the least you could do.
Give us some entertainment.
Give us something.
You're an entertainer.
Bring us back to
you
2020.
You can do that.
Just fucking release Joe Biden.
Freudian slip.
Him too.
Joe Exotic.
Release him from his elder skin. Release Joe Exotic.
Hashtag free Joe Exotic.
I'm down for. That is something that if Trump did that, I'd be like, you know what, Trump? I'll give you a point. I'll give you a point for that. Nothing else, but for Joe Exotic, I'd give him a point.
I just want the entertainment factor.
Okay, let's do a quick joke and then we'll do a quick intro to the episode because it's a good one, guys. We actually just finished recording the episode and we're doing our intro now. What's the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot?
Something about hitting, hole in one, something along those lines.
A guy will spend hours looking for a golf ball. And I got a snort. That was a good one. I also think I have to have you liquored up before you hear the jokes because literally usually we go in sober and then you hear the joke sober. Now that you've had a cider in you, you think you're giggly.
Oh, that was a good one. I apologize.
No, you don't.
I apologize to all of our listeners from Down Under.
From Down Under.
Apparently we have some.
Apparently we
Welcome.
do. Welcome, guys. Thanks everyone from good old Chunga, mate, all of my lovely friends from back there, and everyone from the mines in
Everyone we don't know.
Everyone we
You
don't know.
I don't know any of them.
I don't know. Well, I don't know the people. I don't know. Who knows? But apparently, Sausage got us some new listeners.
Thank you.
So we'll take it. And speaking of Sausage, welcome to the second
Annual.
I was going to say that's not
No.
second official.
Second, he's our official Australian correspondent.
There you go. He's our official Australian correspondent, and it is the second ever episode of Wicked Outback Oddities with Sausage.
Or porridge.
Or porridge.
Or
Skittlebutt.
Scuttlebutt.
You
I
call
was
him
going to say
But then
Cumberbunny,
the
but I knew that wasn't right.
What'd you say? Cumberbunny. But no, I can't. I fucking can't with you. But every time we talk about sausage, Meg has to go like through
name.
every breakfast food that we have. So, which always makes me laugh.
Because it's so confusing. You guys, in America, we got one name.
Well, but also in Australia, a sausage is not a breakfast food. Actually, maybe
What?
it kind of is. Maybe they do have breakfast sausages.
Like
but
a Wiener Schnitzel?
it's just like a little sausage. It's a sausage. It's a sausage.
What does that look like?
Well, maybe
again?
it is. They do have breakfast sausage, but then they also have like a sausage that you get on like a piece of white bread. Okay, sold outside of like a Home Depot.
Like a brat.
Nope, not a brat.
Oh.
Because a brat is thick and girthy.
Oh.
This is literally like a.
I believe we talk about thickness and girthiness during this episode too. At some point, something about a champagne glass.
I don't know what you're
Came
talking
up.
about. Maybe.
Nobody knows.
But the sausage is like this big
Oh,
in Australia, and you go outside of their Home Depot kind of store called Bunnings, and they
Bunnings,
have
okay.
someone grilling onions, and then
I do love onions. I love an onion.
So do I. They also sell these at like football games and whatever, and you get a piece of white bread.
Football meaning
There's-
soccer.
No. Oh my God.
Oh.
Australian rules footy, Meg.
I'm so
If
sorry.
we have Australian listeners, you got to get this shit together.
I was wrong on both ways.
because now you're fucking embarrassing me. Just kidding.
I'll do that. I'm sorry.
It's like a combination between American rules, American football, rugby, soccer, and I don't know, but they
sports ball.
they kick a ball and then they don't throw it, they hit it, they with like hold one hand and they punch it,
Punt.
and then they hit each
Bunt?
other with no
Is
padding.
it punt or bunt?
Cunt? What word did you say? Anyways, back to sausages. Oh. Back to sausages. And you get a piece of just white bread. You get a napkin, a piece of white bread, some grilled onion, and a sausage on top.
I mean,
and
that
then you put
sounds-
ketchup or barbecue on it, and that's what that
What
is
about
a
the
sausage.
mustard?
They might have mustard. I don't really think they have mustard.
Do you know
that I recall?
You like in my family, it's illegal to put ketchup on a hot dog.
That's fucking annoying.
It's a New York thing. I mean, my children do. My household does. Every time if I'm with my family, like my extended family, if I put ketchup on a hot dog, I will be ridiculed. I will not hear the end of it. It is not allowed.
I love ketchup, mayonnaise, onions, and
Mayonnaise?
cheese. Oh yeah, mayonnaise. It's like a sandwich.
Huh.
Try it.
I like onions.
You know that I do
No,
food
you
good.
do. You do. You
Mayonnaise, onions, shredded cheese, hot
You also
dog,
introduced
ketchup,
me
and
to
maybe a little bit of mustard.
The cheese-filled dog.
Yeah, the cheese dogs with cheese and jalapeno.
You,
Oh my
you
God, that's
introduced
American.
me to those.
I
Those are
introduced you to a
so
lot of bad
good.
things.
It's true.
I have a lot of really good bad habits. Good food
And words,
and words.
phrases, Cleolisms, if you will.
That word's too big for this glazed donut over here right now. I just can't even handle it. Anyways, you guys, so today we have my lovely friend from Australia, Tex and I, well, Tex's childhood friend, Mr. Boo Boo's childhood friend, and one of my favorite humans from Australia on, again, to discuss conspiracies in general. We, as Americans, know that we have had a lot of shit going on nowadays, and so we put out I think
nothing happening here.
if you listen to our past episode, we put out a call to Australia to my friends that listen, and I was like, "If you guys,
What are you
what are you
hearing?
guys hearing?" And so we had two friends, my friend Elise and Sausage, both said, "Do the LA fires? We want to like something with that." So we started with that. Go roll into some other things, but
I don't even know where we ended up.
I
to
don't
be
know
Quite
either.
honest,
Shocker.
there's a champagne bottle. There's
It's a
these
champagne
giant
glass.
spiders.
Also, by the way,
Spiders.
in this
Sharks. Which that whole shark conversation, my heart was thumping. That's my biggest fear on this planet.
well, don't give it away. Be quiet.
Okay.
There was one point that he was talking about how they have to milk spiders, and you and I just watched Meet the Fockers, and all I wanted to yell was,
Just the little teats.
"Could you milk me too, sausage?" But it was the delay on the audio. Well, the delay because he would have gotten the joke because from Meet the Fockers, it's like, "Can you milk me
the
too?"
cat?
Yeah,
They got teats.
But the delay was not good enough for my jokes that would have come in like
that.
The delay from Australia.
I mean, how many miles away? Lots.
So that's a lot of math. I can't figure it out right now. Yeah, a lot.
18 and a half hours ahead, I believe it was. 17 and a half hours
it's better
ahead.
to do behind. It's like 8.5 hours behind is like, but a day ahead is the easiest way to figure it out. In my brain, at least.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so you guys buckle up. It is another Outback Oddities with sausage. Less swearing this time, apparently.
Kind of.
From one of us.
Maybe.
Not me.
Nope.
The fuck?
Well, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your hosts, Meg.
And I'm Reyna, ready to brew up some lunatic soup.
Let's go.
All right, you guys, here we are with the infamous, wonderful, famous, amazing Australian sausage, Lee, Skittlebutt, porridge, pancake, snickerdoodle mun.
What an introduction.
That's a lot.
Thank you.
It really is.
Say that 5 times fast, eh?
What do we call this series again?
Wicked Outback Oddities with sausage.
Yeah.
There we go.
So welcome to Wicked Outback Oddities with sausage. How are you doing today, Sauce?
Hello. I feel very privileged. You know what? It's interesting. After being on here the first time, I got a heap of the guys and people listening to it. And
you did? What?
Yeah. And I'm in that kind of industry where oil and gas, and down there, like, it can be a bit of a hard industry. Like, you say something, you just get ridiculed. But I've actually had most of the people I'm thinking, they're just gonna lose it and just like pay the absolute jeepers out of me. But they're actually they're like, a lot of them aren't believers, but they're like, the way you tell it can make us believe. I said, well, I will take that, even if it just gets you something, just thinking outside the box a little bit. I even got my mum and dad to listen to it.
That's the point.
They did?
Yeah, that's it.
Gosh, so you're saying people
mum and dad
listen.
listen to it. Yep.
Well, that makes me so happy to hear.
Quite a lot of people through Chunga, actually, Rain. I sent it to a few of my friends, and I'm just like, look, take what you want of this.
How does that make you feel,
I got good reports. I did.
Good.
They reckon I'm full.
And
they
still
all reckon
like,
I'm full of shit. They reckon that.
But now
Ash
what do they think? They think I'm full of shit too.
Yeah, well, you and me, eh? Nah, but I'm gonna try something today though. Ash is like, she, what kind of said about her, she's not really the believer, but she's like, you did well, but you swear like a sailor. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to try really hard today just to
not swear so much.
Yeah.
Well, I swear that much too, sausage. I'm worse than you are, most likely. I think.
Well,
I swear. God, I'm fucking freaking.
Have a little bit more.
I can't. There it is. Done.
But yeah, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try because that was the first thing that they said.
Well, that is so exciting to hear because I, for a while was very anxious about anybody in Achunga even knowing about the podcast because I was like, God, because like you said, people can be very like judgy and will ridicule you and just be very, and so I finally had to just get over it. So it's like, that's why Meg was like, Reyna, how do you feel hearing that? Which is like crazy to think of all the people hearing it, but also at the same time, I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I love
Reyna,
everybody.
I can promise you that they go like, that's so cool what Reyna's doing. But then they just laugh at what the fuck I say.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah, but I tell you what, like as I said last time, like it's like you see Megs and she's kind of got all the info, and then you just throw in these, I'm just gonna say like ditzy fucking comments, and
fucking what
like,
do you mean? I'm so intelligent over here.
Reyna's that. I'm just saying, the guys go like, Reyna's very funny. I say, yeah, man, she's pretty witty, eh?
Yeah,
they call that in like a
positive, what's it? Positive
Yeah.
criticism or whatever.
No, that is, I mean, that's, but also it's not criticism because we also know that that's like my role that I have because I'm obviously not being the storyteller on here. Like, that's not who I am. That's not like what I'm good at. And when we started the podcast, we each were going to go back and forth with episodes, I think, but we were going to be a lot more like into spiritual shit and like very stuff that I could actually like speak on. But now that we're just doing like the storytelling and what, like, so she's doing the writing. She's a writer. That's what she is like, wants to do with like forever. Like, that's not my shit. I'm a professional bullshit artist. Yeah. So that's why I'm so good at that.
We each have our strengths.
You and I are similar like that, Sausage.
Yes,
We could just, you know, go for days.
There, isn't it? Yeah.
That's it. Well, we should
I
probably get into the important things.
I'm still waiting on this black-eyed children.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You done forgot, AA Ron.
Yeah.
Get it together, Megan.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, she's
Sounds
gonna
like
make a
only
note.
someone,
She's gonna make
only
a
one
note.
person is
I
holding their end of the bargain.
That's not my fault.
Right now, I'm writing one on the Manananggal, and I'm very excited for
The
it.
fuck?
The Filipino Manananggal.
Oh, now
What's that?
I'm just going to throw it out there. That isn't that weird looking spirit thing with long hair that like attaches itself to. Nah, is that the thing? Wow, good guess, eh? Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen that
See
on
some
TikTok,
weird
and
shit
it
with that,
fucking
eh?
is terrifying.
And it'll attach to livestock and things like that. Yeah. If that's the same
It's
thing.
taken me so long. Yeah, it's taken me so long to learn how to say it. I had to have my Filipino friend. I knew how to say it. I'm like, can you voice record it for me?
Yeah. Is that the thing they're talking about?
It splits in half.
Yep.
Yeah, it splits in half. The long hair. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of the
gonna
time
be
they'll
great.
find it attached to, like their livestock and shit. They got to bash it off and it'll piss off or something. I've seen a bit of that, but yeah. We don't have anything, not that I'm aware of down here like that, but once again, in the weird.
You don't have any like vampiric type creature in Australia?
Oh. Nah, look.
Or would it just be a vampire?
And I can't remember what, we just went through everything last time. And I can't remember if I talked about did I tell you about my cousin that used to work in like the indigenous communities, like way out there. But she was invited to go on this hunting expedition. Yeah, she was invited to go on this hunting expedition or something. And they got out to this spot and they're like following these emu tracks or whatever. But then the tracks turned into footprints, like a shapeshifter type thing. And
shit.
So for starters, it's kind of like this. Like, I don't know how much of a full hunt it was because I don't think women were actually allowed to go, but she did. She was on this thing, whatever. So it may have just been like a muck around hunt. But yeah. And all of them just freaked out and got out of there because they were like, so that was one thing. But, that's, I don't know if that's like what you guys with your skinwalkers or whatever it is.
That's what I first thought of.
But that's something that she swears black and blue by.
I believe that. Well, but we did an episode about skinwalkers and they are not what everyone thinks they are.
We haven't done an episode on skinwalkers.
No,
we briefly touched on them.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, but it was not just like the shape shifting. Anyways, we need to have let's pour a drink.
I need a drink.
I need a drink. But interesting. Okay, well, so we're drinking today, Sausage. We are drinking a blackberry ginger cider from the Bellingham, which is up north. You would have driven through there, headed up to Canada. 6.7% of alcohol, and that's what we're drinking. What are you drinking?
Blackberry ginger.
Right.
Blackberry ginger.
Okay. Well, at the moment. I don't know if you guys have got this. It's this was it like the Japanese vodka type thing? Minus 196.
Ooh.
No.
But it's so it's not like your standard like vodka lemonade, whatever. Like it really just has that crisp bloody lemon.
Is it like
taste
sake?
to it.
But it's it's vodka?
Yeah, it's sake. Yeah, with natural
sake.
lemon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
Sake.
once that's done, because I'm
Sake.
down at Robe in the southeast, they've also got a decent brewery down here. So I will be going and doing Loophole. I've been there. Me and Ash
I
go
love
there
it.
a bit. Yeah, it's a nice brewery, and that's pale. I don't know what that one is, 5.4%. So between this 6% and that one, by the end, we'll be talking all sorts of jibber jabber.
All the good things.
Let's see how that cussing works out for you.
Well, it's early days. It's my first day. It's my first day off since getting back from work. So normally that's a bit of a write-off day. Especially when I'm on holidays. So
And what a better way to start it than with us.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. And then I'm going to go out the boat later and pull these cray pots, try get some. Oh, you got what your guys, was it? You got crayfish or was it lobster over there where you got?
Yeah, I just had them for the first time in my life. Okay, so this episode, originally,
what are we here for?
Yeah, well, we originally were going to discuss, like we had said, we're meeting to talk about Antarctica, but then with all of the things that have gone on here in America, we had said, okay, Sausage and my friend Elise also listens. What do you guys want to hear? And Sausage messaged us and he goes, the LA fires. Well, so did my friend Elise. She said the same thing, which obviously then we were like, well, what the fuck are they hearing about in Australia that we, like, what conspiracies you guys have that you're getting? That we have some conspiracies I've seen, but I feel like for you guys both to be like, that one, I'm like, all right, let's hear what the fuck is going on.
But now we're all censored over here.
Yeah, we're so fucking
we're
censored.
Censored now.
Whoa, God. The TikTok is now fully censored.
Fully.
Yeah. Oh, man, I've been seeing people crying on you like that because I guess that was their source of income or whatever. But,
yep.
Look, I'm going to say the name that I know that it might upset a lot of people, but, like, when it comes to the fires with what's going on, and, like, down here in Australia, we have shocking bushfires because it's so dry and whatever. And it was what you guys experienced over in California was just like the perfect storm, unfortunately. And it's the same as what we get here. Like you get these hot winds and you're just begging that you got someone that bloody doesn't just, could be driving a tractor in a paddock or using a grinder, but the wind gets hold of it and she's all over and you're just warranted on what direction it's going by the wind. And it's so in like our eucalyptus here, because it's you guys would have the same with your pine trees. It burns so hot because of the oils. It's the same as our gum trees here, eucalyptus oil. It just absolutely.
We also we have gum trees here too. We have
I've seen
not
them.
gum trees. Well, not here.
Yeah, they look
but
like
in
gum.
Northern California. Yeah, they
are.
Like,
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah.
I don't know what a gum tree is.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
okay.
I guess it'd be like more of a
eucalyptus
madrona
trees,
tree looking thing. Yeah.
But
I don't know if we actually have them. We have ones that look very similar, but it's very same thing.
Yeah, so when I come across and seen you, I saw them, and I was like, what the? But when you crack the leaf, it doesn't have the eucalyptus smell, which is what we extract here for oils and essence and whatever, but highly flammable as well. So, like it just burns so hot, so quick. It's no different for like your pine needles and shit, right? How much that kind of goes up. But yeah, so kind of from seeing your side now, what we were seeing was just like visions. Like you could see how crazy the fires were, but you could see obviously it's happened, and then the media comes in and they're like, right, this was said previous, and we're seeing the things like what Donald Trump was going on about, like only a few months earlier, and he's like, yeah, well, I thought I might, but whatever, but he was on that. He's like, why are you dumping all this water? Like this is all these in the Californian hills and all the rainfall, everything's just not going into these bloody, like into your reservoirs to use as a fire protection. Why is none of this happening? And like for us here in Australia, we're just like going, holy shit, like he's made this very valid point. What's the reason for it? And then you hear about it like, oh, they were under construction or things were getting done. This is what we're hearing about you guys over there. But it's like, holy shit, it's almost like it seems more to it, because then you look into it a bit more and you guys, there was talk about these smart cities that want to get built or something, like in LA. Obviously hard to do, but it's going to be pretty easy to do when the thing's fucking burnt to the ground, So it's like, was it a perfect storm? Like, let's do this now and hide the real reason for it? I don't know. But yeah, from what we're seeing down here, there's all these different types of conspiracy scenarios. At the end of the day, it may have been just some bloke bloody driving past through a cigarette out, and that was it, and burnt down after.
Well, there were people actually starting them.
But
they have video of people up in the hills starting them.
But that's after
did you see what that David Spade
was the initial?
Was it David Spade? And he's on there, goes, we just literally saw a bloke starting a fire. The cops grabbed him and then let him go. And he's like, you find someone, I'll give you $5,000 cash, because this is something's like, now it's like everybody's just opening up and starting fires. Why? Are they getting paid to do it? What is the reasoning behind it? But
that's a good point.
No,
So from my side of view, I'm looking at
the water reservoir thing.
Yeah. And like the fact they run out of water. Once again, down at the reservoirs, you're down at the fire hydrants. You go to a fire hydrant, you should expect to have Water.
Water.
And you those poor
Well,
firemen, man, and women, like
And
they're
they didn't
getting
know.
nothing.
they
They
didn't know.
didn't know that the reservoir was empty. Which, how does the fire commission not know that the reservoir is empty? Especially
I
when
was
they knew what
watching
kind
her.
of year it was going to be.
Yep, I was watching her and she's playing the blame game. She goes, I wasn't, my job's to look after the safety of my firemen. And it's like, well, hang on, what's your fucking fireman need to be safe? Water. So if you're really looking after them.
Right.
Right, like literally the number one thing is water. I mean, so I have a few thoughts on this because I have seen the things that Trump was saying, then I've seen the other version of like what people are saying of the bullshit that he spews. However, like they're 100% like if he's correct about something, I'm not going to be the person who's like, I hate Trump, so he's a liar about everything. Like, but I don't think for a second that he was like calling something that
That he didn't already know the
that
answer
he didn't already
to.
know the answer to. So like he knew what he was doing. He got inside information. He knew by saying that and what was going to come would make him look like, look, Trump knew what he was doing. I feel like everything with him is an insider and he knows how to fucking manipulate the shit out of everything.
It's just like everything right now. There are these problems happening and he's coming in to save the day.
He's coming to save the day.
Fires, he had good things to say.
I
Like
haven't
he
thought
had
of that.
beneficial
Yes.
things to say about that. TikTok, he came in to save the day. He's taking credit for the ceasefire in Palestine. Like all these different things. I bet you anything he's going to come out and tell us what the drones were all about.
Yep.
So, like I said before, they're causing a problem to sell the solution.
And here's the thing too. I don't think that like there's the right side and the left side and we are like left. But at the same time, like I think our government is so fucked.
This is bigger than sides.
This is
This
bigger.
is
Yeah,
just-
this is just everything. In the
Oh,
United
man.
States of America, we are so
There is
fucked up right now.
corruption
And
of the highest order
sausage
going
that
on in
I don't know,
Australia.
bruh. After the last like since how many days has it been? 3 days, 2 days that he's been in office, and all of a sudden I'm like, fuck, we might be going back to Australia because I can't keep my kids here knowing what he's doing.
Hey!
Hang on.
Bastard, look at you bastard, you fucking cheeky cunt.
What's going on? I'm surprised you haven't been on there
Wait.
as a backside commentator there or something, eh? Just like throwing your little
They
two
won't
bob
let
in.
me on. They
Banned.
won't let me,
He
you
has
know.
to take.
Oh, he just
but
brings
tonight-
donuts
fuck,
and shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
tonight,
Yeah.
for tonight I'd be a fly on the wall in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Do you know where sausage is right now?
I'm trying to see. What are you at the little shack?
He's
That road,
Shadow
yeah.
Slug.
Oh,
Shadow slug.
Oh, the fucking slug. Oh, cheer the shadow slug. He hit me up on Snapchat again. He's in.
Oh,
he's
don't
in,
do
like,
it.
US or something like that.
You have a look. You have a look at it.
No, we're not doing it. No.
No.
Nah. He's actually put there. He's moving to New York. So let's see how that one
Oh,
fucking
he
plays
really?
out.
Well, yeah. Well, fucking.
Wait,
no,
He's in
moving to New
Canada
York?
at the moment.
He's trying to migrate.
Good for him.
Get him on.
He'll be working in Trump's fucking cabinet
Yeah.
later.
Well, they got them all there.
I
He'll be
mean,
Elon Musk
Yeah,
right
he'll
in
be in
there.
foreign affairs. He'll be like, oh, I've travelled the fucking world, and I tell you what, the dust is just horrible.
The
Fucking
dust.
Trump, Jesus. I know. Oh yeah, the dust. Oh, it's just rolling. It was rolling over the fence.
Like we end up with him on topic, eh?
Well, who knows?
I'm just here trying to get fined. But I love you. It's good to see you again.
I love you too, man. I miss you. I miss you. I've been sending your brother some pretty funny shit. You still got it. You still got it.
Yeah, still got it. It's about nursing the balls.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm getting my balls cut off next month.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Yeah.
That means I have to.
why
Yep.
haven't you?
Because he's a baby back bitch. He won't even go to the doctor about
I
anything.
see what they goddamn doing, sir.
He's
Oh,
not
dude.
breathing
That
in his
shit.
sleep and he
I'm
won't get
doing
his
the
balls
fucking
cut off.
one.
30 minutes.
I'm
30 minutes. That's it.
I'm
And
gonna-
you're
yeah,
out of
I'm
there.
not going under. I'm
for a
doing the
while.
one in the doctor's, just in the doc where he just shoves a needle in your nuts and nuns them up and
They
snips
put
'em.
They put people under for that?
Yeah,
They put people under?
For the
you
slip.
have to. Do you know how sensitive?
Nobody I know
I
has
didn't
gone
go
under.
Yeah,
under.
but we don't get.
When I got
We
my
don't have to
vagina
charge.
ripped open.
We don't have to charge for anesthesia or anything like that. It's all free.
Doug didn't go under.
No, but here is different.
Oh.
In Australia, we don't.
Everybody
pay for
goes
it.
under.
No, we don't pay for it as much as what you guys do. here.
Okay.
No, I don't know if everyone goes.
They actually use
No,
a
the
a
injectable
type of
one's different.
stingray venom for the anesthesia down here in Australia, like to save your Like, because it's so potent, it'll numb you out. Nah, like,
Fuck.
bullshit.
I was gonna say, did Steve go the wrong way? Steve went, I heard stingray venom's pretty good. I'll give that a shot.
I had you, though. I had you.
R.I.P.
He is basically a god in Australia. You don't.
He should be. He should be a god everywhere.
He is.
Yeah.
How come I can only hear you?
Why didn't I just was doing it like that?
I know, the righty's pretty loud.
I just
Pretty fucking loud over here.
Okay, give it back because Meg has to go somewhere by 8. So we
All
gotta
right.
get
I
going.
love you, bye.
All right, see you, manos. You're not allowed to cut any of that.
No, I'm gonna keep all of it.
Yeah, especially about the stingray venom.
No, that part's staying for fucking sure.
Oh my god.
That's what I feel like that's where the world went wrong though, was Steve Irwin dying. Had he
then
not
it just
died,
went
then everyone went to
downhill
shit. Had he not
from
died,
there.
everything would have been
I
fine.
cried.
That's my
That's the biggest
cried.
conspiracy
I
theory.
was at work.
I
And I'll
cried.
never forget it. I was doing plumbing at a new ambulance MFS centre, firefighting ambulance type centre
Yeah.
in Murray Bridge. And I walked into that smoko hut and I had tears coming down my face. It was a fucking horrible day.
It was,
So-
it was fucking heartbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
nothing
where were
enough
we?
about sad. R.I.P. Well,
know.
fires, Trump. Yeah. So, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you remember the Maui fires that happened?
Mhm.
So the Maui fires also, they want to build a smart city in Maui. That is also
Very
what they're doing in
interesting.
Lahaina. And then all of a sudden, the same thing happens. The water was also turned off, or it was turned off. The water was turned off, not ran out, but the water was turned off.
What excuse did they give for the water being turned off?
I can't remember. Shannon knows it, but it's a lot of similarities from the Maui fires that happened with the LA fires. And it was like on the windiest day that they'd ever had. Like, coincidentally.
They knew that this was going to be a bad year. They can tell the weather and patterns, so they had time to prepare. Obviously, things happen, things could be worse than ever, but they had time to prepare.
So-
and the amount of money that goes into that department is insane.
Yeah. And it's just, so in Maui too, this just reminded me that one of the things that happened was the fire broke out in the morning in Lahaina, and then in a few hours later, when it wasn't fully contained, but it was like manageable, another fire broke out across the island. And across the island is like an hour away, but there's only one road in and out of Lahaina.
Oh my
So
gosh.
whoever was in charge sent all the firefighters to this other one. So then when this fire picked back up, however it did on Maui, all the firefighters were on the opposite side of the island, coming back in rush hour traffic.
Yeah.
And kids were at home by themselves. There's
Oh my
there's
gosh.
some horrific details from that the mainstream media didn't cover, and there's just a lot of similarities to what happened in California.
How many blue roofs?
I don't think it's a coincidence.
How many
that both
blue
of them-
roofs were in California, though?
I was wondering that too,
Okay.
because anything blue was supposedly not burnt.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you guys dead
Interesting.
set see in China? There's a heap of people that have gone and just tarped up their roofs in their shelters, and they're all blue because the talk
Really?
is something's coming. Yeah. I saw it the other, and like, I'm talking kind of. I'm not talking like the first world part. It's like it's quite a poverty strict, but everyone has just got. They've just gone and put blue, and predominantly the tarps are blue or green, whatever. But everyone's doing blue because of these kind of fear factors. But it's like, what's coming?
So you're telling me I should just get some blue tarps on my roof?
Yeah,
What
That's
the-
which
insane.
will burn like shit,
Hi,
but it won't
Janice.
burn your house down. Yeah, but that's, I don't know if you
Get
guys
her
seen
out.
that. Look into that. And yeah, China is like, all these spots, they're just like, everyone's just, and the roofs aren't even damaged. It's not like they're damaged properly. They're just putting blue tarps on their roofs.
Right.
So,
I feel like everyone knows something we don't. What are you looking at, Meg?
I'm looking at the stats here. Every year, LA gets $800 million put towards fire prevention. And the day of the fire, they deployed 9 trucks. The day it started, 9 trucks, 3 trucks to 3 locations
well,
with 90 firefighters. There have 3,500 firefighters in the city, and they deployed 3 trucks to 3 different locations.
Make that make sense.
Make that make
Good on that.
sense.
That's
And
fucked.
all on one side, not where the Palisades are.
See, it's a similar thing. It was like they went to a different fire. There was like they
went
sent
to a
them
different
somewhere.
place.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of similarities.
90 firemen were deployed when they have 3,500 on hand, and they had the money. Like, you can't say they didn't have the money.
But didn't they say they
800 million
cut
goes
their
to
bit of
fire.
funding too? But it's still a shit ton of dosh. Man, if we had
They
that
cut
kind
the
of
funding
money,
by 2%.
is
They
that
cut
it?
it by 2%. That's it. Yeah,
That shouldn't affect it that much.
that should not have
No.
affected it. It's just it's wild.
Well, I just think at this point, before this podcast or before what life is now, I was never a conspiracy theorist. Now, nothing that happens, I can look at and not be like, there's something fucked here. And I think no matter what there is, in LA, we already know is fucked. It's all the shit that's going down with like Diddy and all of that. I feel like could be tied into this in some way. They're
Burn the evidence?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
burn the evidence. Make way for the smart cities. They have their underground tunnels that the rich and famous, can go. Which that's been like
Top 0.1%.
proven that they're.
What is that?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
man.
there's underground tunnels under LA
For
the celebrities to move and drive. Like, when do you ever see a celebrity in rush hour traffic? You don't.
Interesting.
Because they take the they have like coffee places under there. So this guy, he used to, this is like supposed, but he used to work at Starbucks, and he came out talking about it because there was a Starbucks under there, and like where they would drive up, and they're like, well, how do they pay? And they're like, they don't pay.
They don't pay.
It's all like but these tunnels underneath are like proven to be real.
That's insane. I never.
Well, you
heard
guys
that.
already have that.
And that's
Like a confessional podcast. You guys listen to the confessionals? You done much of that?
no,
Like Tony Merkel? No?
no.
He's like big.
Confessionals. I'll
The
write
confessional Tony Merkel, man, like he's like one of probably the biggest that we know of here, and he's American based. He lived in Philadelphia. Was it Philly or something like that? He moved down to Texas because he feels that it's a safer spot to be. But he did a wicked one.
that. Merkel Media.
Called Dumbs. Yeah, Merkel Media. He's starting to do documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
He's right into his, crypto stuff, like,
Oh,
Sasquatches.
look
Like-
at these topics.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't believe never heard of him. Yeah, he is so good
I
what he
never
does.
heard
He
of
does
it.
such
Okay,
a great job.
I want to
Anyway,
listen to this now because this
he
is
does one called Dumbs, Deep Underground
Anyways.
Military Bases, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. And like he has people that come on that used to just be even like just contractors that didn't work for
Yeah.
military but were contractors, and he's saying these people are just describing. Some of them have photos of these underground tunnels that go for kilometers and kilometers just in the mountains. But then there's all this weird.
That's wild.
Yeah. Tony Merkel's the man. Like
I'm
he's like
following this now.
he's so good. Yep. Between him and bloody Wes Germer. Like Wes doesn't really go into that stuff from Sasquatch Chronicles too much. He'll branch out a little bit, but like
I know that
Tony
one.
just
Yeah.
follows everything. He's deep into like Nephilim and whatever. But that episode is really good. Ellie.
Ooh, the Nephilim. I'll have to listen to that one.
Yes.
That one fascinates me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's
That's wild. It's just, is it like, I've heard some little snippets that this is like the new world order, like they're trying to get rid of to bring in new. Does that make sense with these
Yeah.
fires?
as Reyna
I mean,
said, burn
everything
the
makes
evidence. We can see that there was the shit that like we can tell from what we're digging up today, like when we're finding, let's say, how the pyramids are made. There is lost time
Mm-hmm.
or evidence of how that was done. Was it the same thing? Shit was burnt, technology was lost, or just burnt from the records. In 1,000
Oh,
years,
yeah.
are people going to know about that? You know what I mean? Like do they try
Mm-hmm.
and restart things? Unfortunately, now these days, they may have done it back in the day where we had a global connection just through the internet. But, it's pretty easy to
Yeah.
shut that shit down. But, I don't know, like it sounds like it's a start fresh thing with these.
I agree. And I had an epiphany today while I was just thinking about everything that's going on and how fucked our world is. And, we're right now basically in an oligarchy, which means, we are the famous the billionaires are,
You buy your way in.
yeah, they're the ones in control now. And that's what it is. So they want all of us to be their workers. So Trump is now deporting all the people who will work here for cheap, all the labor that Americans in general will not do.
Which I hate to say it, but it's true.
But it's true. And now he's getting rid of all of them. So in my head, I was like, well, it's just going to make people are just going to have to pay more. And it's like, then I started realizing from all the people in China that are connecting to Americans on Red Note on that app, they're being like, none of us work 2 jobs to survive. Like none of them do. There are a lot of people here who do, but not majority. Right now they're going to get everything so cost price highs with the tariffs that it's going to force people to have to do the shitty labor jobs that normally no one else would do because we're not going to be able to survive. So think about that. Because doesn't that make sense?
So can you sponsor people to move to Australia?
Yeah. Sausage, how do we bring over all my friends and family?
I'm a family of 6.
How big's your suitcase?
Yeah.
Doesn't Bill have a boat?
Bill does. Let's get in the redneck and go for a ride.
Bill
Let's
might have to
go, mate.
Just a couple extra jerry cans, Bill, and we'll be right, mate.
We'll be fine. It's fine. We can all like, we'll fit there. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll
be fine.
Hey, look, if
going
you
on
did
an
that, it might be
adventure.
good. It would actually be really simple getting to Australia. You'll literally just have the
just go
border patrol rock up.
South.
They've got no guns. They won't do nothing. They'll just literally drag you into the land. So you'll probably save on fuel costs that last 10 Ks. And then they'll just put you on a place called Christmas Island. Christmas is the best time of the year. So and then you're on an island named after it.
It really is.
They got a lot of crabs
then
there.
you get free asylum,
Wait,
and then
is
your
this
job's
a real
good.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a real thing. This is like this is how people come over into Australia. It's like, so when you're in Australia, we have here like a big thing against people coming in and whatever. Australia like has where they bring in refugees. And it's like, I mean, it is the big hot topic there, the big topic of this. But they have Christmas Island, which is where you go in and they have like housing camps, I guess. Right. But it's like it's not like terrible. It's not like
apartment buildings.
Nah, look, a lot of them
like
whinge about it, but they got a bed, they're getting free food. That yes, you can't get off the island, but
they have
eventually
little
you get asylum.
houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of places for people, like a bunch of them. And I'm not going to speak because I don't live in Australia anymore and I wasn't born there, so I don't have like anything, but at the same time I know that Australia welcomes people in way more than what a lot of people there would like. So I know in a heartbeat that if shit really hits the fan here, Australia is going to let people come in. Luckily my family's fine.
Yeah,
we'll just bring
you'll
our
be right.
friends. But I'm pretty sure
just
you can
tell them
sponsor
I
people
invited you,
easily.
Reyna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you should
Well,
have a
no,
look
I'm
at,
still a permanent resident
fine.
over there. I'm
She's
fine.
fine.
I still
I
have my
need
permanent
it.
residency. I'm
We're
fine.
gonna get Robin over here.
Yeah, my mom did say, honestly, that if shit hits the fan here and we have to leave, that she was like, we're all coming to Australia. My mom said that. My mom's like, I don't fucking care. We're all going to Australia.
See, and I hate that thought because I do love my country. I do love
Same.
my home. It's what's happening is like, what the fuck?
It's
What the
terrible.
fuck? And I want to fix it for my kids, but it's like, what power do I have?
Yeah,
what
that's
power
it.
do I have? And I
You're at the
know
mercy.
the last few days, like,
Yeah.
the last few days people have been really venting and scared and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, I don't think I can take the stress.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle it. Like, I think I need to just shut down.
I mean,
And that's not an option either because you can't turn away. You have to stay vigilant and
I'm sitting over here feeling like a jackass that I moved my children from like one of the safest places that they could be over here, that now we're all of a sudden I've put them at risk.
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah,
about
just
that all the
popping up.
time. Like I question what.
I was going to say
Things
we're
are gonna work
propping
out.
up our population something fierce because, like, I think they do the stats and it's like you got man and woman, they make a baby, they should be making 4.
is that how it works?
Pretty much, we're making 2. Yeah. Apparently, they're
Is that how
really
it
mad.
No way.
Don't get me started.
Become 1.
Yeah, but
And then you get another one.
Yeah. But
That's how I had 4 kids.
apparently
Apparently.
our population's like not going; it's staying even or whatever the shit. So it's like, well,
Yeah,
we'll
they
just
want to.
bring in.
That's why they also pay you so much money to have babies in Australia. They literally pay you to have kids over there, and everything's like, if you don't go private, it's free, and they like will pay you and take care of things, and you get like childcare.
So if
Yeah.
I
Well,
move
what-
there
It's-
and my kids end up, having partners there and having children, my grandbabies will have little cute Australian accents.
Yeah,
I like it.
I mean,
They will swear like sailors.
yes, they were, and drink like a motherfucker. So I think it's my favorite part. I feel like people are like, I obviously enjoy a beveragino every once in a while, but I went to Arizona State and then I moved to Australia, like 2 of the biggest drinking places that you could possibly go.
Yeah.
I feel like I really seasoned my liver at a young age,
You got seasoned and pickled
Seasoned.
incorrect.
Pickled, fully pickled. No, you're right. I fully pickled it, sausage. But it's fine. We're fine.
Oh my god.
Hey, I
Oh,
got to
God.
quickly
Yeah.
ask you something. Right? Did I send you the link? And look, I'm sorry, but this is just the whole Australia thing. Did I send you the link about that fucking new funnel web spider that they found? Dead
No,
set.
Porridge, you did
They
not.
have found it's been big news over here. So obviously, you got your Sydney funnel webs and all the funnel web spiders, and they're just the most lethal spider in the world. They've actually found a new one, and it's bigger.
Named
Angry.
the big boy. It's named the big boy.
Wait, where is it located?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Have a look at it. Is that one the red one? Is
But
it
what
kinda
part of
red?
Australia
one?
is it?
That's
Yes.
the red one,
That's
yes.
just that same east coast. Yeah, I mean they come back down around. They're all around, but that particular geno is that that particular breed is that was found by this fella that was an avid like spider hunter collector, loved it, and he's found this massive spider. It's reared up and it's like on its fangs again. He's like, that looks like a weird looking funnel web. And
No,
they've
no.
put it in, and they're like, "Nah, mate, you've
No,
created
it's
a new." So they've named it after him. It starts with an S or something, but yeah, it's just a one on steroids.
Meg is now trying to Google what a funnel web is in American. That it's nothing that we have here.
Well,
So
it's like, is it a
no,
brown recluse?
No.
Is it-
They have ones the brown recluse things that are everywhere. Whatever. So a funnel web is primarily I know Sydney area, and they make funnel spider or funnel webs as they're called, and they go in your shoes all the time.
Yeah.
So like it's a big thing. People put their feet in their shoes and they bite them, and then they will like kill you. How fast? Like real
Oh,
fast.
very, very quickly. No one's died for years and years because of the anti-venom, but it is that potent. And the problem is,
Yeah, but you got to
they'll
get
get,
to the
like-
anti-venom.
the anti-venom
But you have
is
time.
pretty full on. But
Do they
because
just sell it at like CVS
no,
and you have it in
if
your
you find a
house?
funnel web, especially the males, you gotta take them to a like a spider zoo or something. Like you take them to drop them off at certain clinics, and they extract the venom because the males
You have to move them?
yeah, but you can't put them in. You can't put them in like your Chinese takeaway containers because their fangs are so big that they will pierce through the plastic. So you have to, you got to have like a proper Tupperware, like the thicker plastic. So but yeah, they milk them and then they use that. And the males have like a 5 or 6 times more potent than the females, but the females are lethal as well. So there's only one other spider that comes close, and I think it's like the Brazilian wandering spider. And I've got to hear, I got told that if you get bitten by one of them, one of the reactions, you just get a bleeding fucking hard on for ages, and it just hurts like shit. Like it aches. But funnel web, you won't have that. You'll go limp and then you'll die. Yeah, it's at least with
then
the
you die.
Brazilian
But
wandering
on second thought, Canada seems great. Canada
Yeah.
looks wonderful.
Canada's too close. Too close. Too
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Australia's safe.
Scotland. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't have an inn in Scotland. I will say,
Figure
though,
it
but can
out.
you attest to this? Because this is what I've said. She's always been like, we won't go to Australia because everything wants to kill you there, and which is true. However, how many people do you know who have like gotten bit or anything and died of
not-
any kind of spider or snake there?
Nah, not bit.
Few.
No. I mean, my family back in the day, there was something that happened where whoever it was bitten by a tiger snake, but survived. Tiger snakes are lethal.
Yeah.
But they're like in the top 10. As far as, there was a fella that got eaten the other day by a great white shark down here. Poor bugger.
I did see that
they
down
didn't
at
find us
down
down
near
that-
where
just over on our peninsula. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
you got-
it's well, we're that jacked up with anti-venoms and all that. But once again, I think I described in the last one. It's just because it's so
But
arid.
also, like,
There's
we're
no
sitting over here.
anti-venom for sharks.
I know a few
No.
people who have gotten killed by
Well,
guns and
yeah.
shot. But
Brad DeCoe's next
in
door neighbour.
Australia, it's not a concern.
Remember Brad?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his next door
Yeah, oh, yeah.
neighbour was eaten alive. Her name was Shirley Durden. Now, do you remember Josh Durden that played footy at Chunga?
By what? By
What?
shark?
Yeah. Do you remember Josh Durden? No, he played footy
Yes.
when you were still living there. Anyway, it was his family. Yeah.
No,
it
but I
was his
recognize the
auntie.
name though.
Yeah, it was his auntie. She was eaten alive by come up, bit her in half. The husband, the bloke saw it coming from the cliff face. He thought it was a big swarm of fish, but it was actually a giant shark. and she was snorkeling with her husband, like Durden's uncle, come up, bit her in half. He got in his tinny, went out there. By the time they went to try and retrieve the body, the shark come up and ate the other half, and she was the first recorded evidence of a person to be eaten completely whole by it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I mean, we've got a weird season going on down here at the moment. We're getting a lot of shark because the water's the water temperatures are really hot. Something's like it's an extra couple of degrees, so it's throwing everything out. So people usually end of summer, you're seeing big great whites and all that. It's usually at least a few people that have been eaten or taken or attacked, but it's happening earlier this year.
Yeah.
But no, getting back to your question,
but
I don't know.
You prevent it by just not swimming.
Yeah, Ash's,
So I don't know
one
if
of
you guys
Ash's
know
mates
this.
he went to school with got taken by a great white. Lost his leg. And he died like 4 times on the way to the hospital or in the Ambone, but they managed to revive each time and stop the bleeding. And he just lost the leg. But that was nearly a 20-footer that bit his leg off, that one.
Jesus. But that's also in the ocean. We have shark attacks here too. And it's like if you don't go in the ocean, you're not going to get attacked by a shark. If you don't swim in the ocean, you're fine.
Yeah.
They don't come on land. They're not going to eat
sharks,
you.
You guys have your bull sharks too, though. You can't go swimming in rivers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but also you're not swimming in any of those bodies of water.
I don't swim in any body of
You're
water.
fine.
Do you know what my greatest fear on this earth is? You guys are talking about it.
I know, sharks.
I'm having heart palpitations.
Mine are bears.
Sausage loves a shark.
Glad we don't have.
Oh,
grizzlies.
those are
no.
scary.
I
That's
would
scary.
take
I
on
agree.
a bear 1,000 times over a shark.
Have you ever
No, yeah, you
listened?
would lie.
I can run away. I can't swim away. I cannot swim away from a shark.
Bear's gonna bear, Megan. You didn't listen to
Okay.
the audio. You didn't listen to the audio of that man getting eaten
I
alive.
did.
I
I
know.
did.
I'm never
So-
okay. I'm never okay.
Okay.
That was the worst thing of my life. I
My
can't.
mother, back in the 70s, was going camping. And she walked off to brush her teeth. And she turned around and there was a freaking bear, right?
Yeah.
And she stood up. The bear stood up. And my mom was there. And she said she threw her toothbrush at it. It
That'll
bumped
get
it
it.
in the nose. And he ran away.
Well,
he went away.
I fear your mom may have been lucky that it wasn't a hungry grizzly bear because, bitch,
Must
the
have got a bit of
grizzlies are
mint in the eye or
terrifying.
something.
Bear's gonna bear, shark's gonna shark. I take my chances with a bear.
Just like if you go up into the shark's house, you're gonna get ate
You're
up.
gonna get ate up.
Like if a chicken comes into my house.
It's gonna get ate up.
I'm going to shove a beer can
Oh
up its
my
ass
God.
and cook it in the oven and make it a
Yes,
beer can.
It's really
Oh
gonna
my
get ate
God.
up.
So do you know that
So
something
good.
that Sausage and I used to do together all the time, besides just drinking, because we used to drink, well, all the time together. But Sausage loves to cook. He's a good cook. And we used to make, like, we would cook all the time. We'd get, like, lamb or we'd get chicken and shove a beer can up the chicken's ass.
can,
Or
chicken.
we would, what else would we do, Sausage? You and I
Oh.
would always be up to something.
Look, Reyna, you've put me on a spot here, but I tell you what, I have
Yeah.
flourished since then. Since talking to you guys,
Have you?
Oh man, you should have seen this thing I made the other night. I got saltwater crocodile. I got backstrap. Like, yeah, and I made a schnitzel out of it. With Kilpatrick topping.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you guys do
Delicious.
Kilpatrick.
Kilpatrick topping is barbecue, bacon. No, we don't.
Worcestershire
Barbecue, bacon,
sauce.
Worcestershire, and cheese.
Yeah, Worcester.
Well,
What do you
maybe
call
not
it?
cheese, but on a schnitzel it is.
Worcestershire. Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcester.
What do you-
Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire.
The fuck?
Worcester
Worcester-
sauce.
You're missing a
Worc-
bunch of letters in there.
No, it's Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcester.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Like, or is it pepper sauce? I don't know what
Nutmeg.
you guys got. But yeah, with cheese, barbecue sauce,
No.
and chopped bacon on it. And I did like a snitty with that. And it was
Ooh, that sounds.
fucking, it was on
I mean, I
point.
don't
Yeah.
know about the crocodile, but
Crocodiles. I've had
the
a
I've eaten
Crocodile's
alligator
beautiful.
before.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. It's magnificent. It's just comes up like chicken, but has like it flakes off like fish. It's a really, really weird.
Oh,
It's a
interesting.
really, really
Well, I
weird.
could see how that'd be
meat.
good.
Yeah. It's pretty good, eh? So.
Well, next time I'm there, you got to make me some saltwater
Yeah,
crocodiles.
that's fucking- yeah. Yeah, I'll just go chuck a yabby
I'll
net
be
in and see
looking
if I
forward
can
to
pull
it,
one up
Porridge.
here.
Yes, please. And then I'll make you my bacon cheeseburger meatloaf.
Yes.
We'll
Hey, it's
swap
a fair
skis.
trade, man.
Yeah.
Hey, now I feel like.
Um,
don't
so
know
I
where
have a
we were
question.
before.
Well, I was gonna say I have a question going back to whatever we were discussing, but
Yeah.
so right now, did you hear Trump talking about how he wants to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
I thought
So
he
that's
already
like
did
on
it.
his agenda. Have you heard
Did
this?
he do it?
Well, I think he did. I don't know. He put it. It has to pass through people.
Yeah, it has to pass it has to pass through Congress and
So
stuff like
he
that.
wants to, whatever. But it is also coincidental that this is alleged, supposed, whatever, that there is supposedly a large alien mothership, people are saying. Have you not heard this? That is, it's visible from Pensacola, Florida. You have too. Yeah. It's a thing that the aliens are like, around close, whatever. Do you guys over there, are you guys seeing any alien shit? Are you seeing drones? Are you seeing is there any uptick in alien stuff? Like, because over here, supposedly it's like all this shit.
Yeah. Look, once again, we are seeing what you guys are getting. But then also it keeps bringing up, I think there's a lot going on in Europe as well, but we're seeing jack shit here. And if it is, it's not being reported. Which is very, very odd. I think is
Are you getting the reports of us?
Yeah, heaps.
Yeah,
heaps. Like they're using your news, is it CBS or whatever it is, like your news stations or some shit. They're using that and then bunny hopping it over, and then we're doing it on Channel 9 or whatever. And it's got me buggered that not one person that can come out, the ideas that they're throwing out there, it's a Ukraine mothership or something, was one thing that come out. But we got told it was sitting
the Iranian
off of
mothership.
Canada, on the east coast up in Canada. There's a Iranian mothership. It's like, come on. But then we're also, they did this thing about the technology. Obviously, China always gets brought into it because China sweatshops, they make everything. They make it cheap. But they're saying that their technology is so much better than what everywhere else is because they make it so much that it's coming from there. But it's just got me buggered. China's always this bad guy. But what do they want in America?
That's what we're taught.
They could quite easily come and take Australia because of our population, the size of it. Why, if this is happening, why aren't we getting smuggled? Why aren't we getting absolutely hammered by it? Well, there's just nothing really happening.
Why is America we're just the center of attention? I've
said that America thinks that they are the center of the world. Obviously, whatever. We've been taught that. We've been taught, America good, China and Russia bad. That's what we've been taught our whole lives. Is that is what it is. So when this Red Note thing, when the TikTok ban happened, all these people jumped over to Red Note and started communicating with people in China
and seeing what it's
like over there. And all of a sudden, all these Americans are being like, wait, we're the fucking sweatshops. We're the fucked up place. We are the bad place. And it's all of a sudden these people, and I'm sitting here well, I've lived in another country, so I can tell you that people here are not the most intelligent about these kinds of things. Not to say that Australia is very similar to America in a lot of ways. Obviously you guys are not, as dictatorship, whatever going on, and you guys care more about the health of your people, and you guys thrive more
less capitalistic.
Yes, but just the things that people are hearing about China and what's going on has been so eye-opening to some people that they're sitting here maybe we've been lied to our whole lives, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
terrifying.
I don't know. I can't figure it out. Why is it everywhere else but not here? And trust me, man, if there was shit going on here, I'd be hearing first. But you get the odd report, but it's no different from any other time where guys are getting a flooding of these random bloody things in the sky. But with all our technology and the protection that your government says it can do and everything, how can they not give you a straight answer?
Exactly.
Well, they know what it is. They know.
And it's not a foreign entity, because if it was a threat, they'd be shot down in a second and be boasting about it, because that's what we do.
And why is it that they're saying, for the love of God, do not shoot at these things? There was something that come out and it's please do not shoot at these things. There will be so much backlash. Well, what's the backlash? Give us something. Just at least say,
follow the money. Follow the money. See where the money leads, and that's where I'm convinced it's Musky Busky. I am convinced that it's Elon Musk trying to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I call him Musky. I'm
our new president.
That he is He's rolling out some sort. What?
Jesse's like,
What did I miss?
just reacting. Anyways.
Sorry.
How dare you, sausage?
I'm so sorry, Megs. Go.
Anyway, no, continue with what you're saying. Why are you sorry? We never laugh on this podcast ever. We never. Oh, God.
No, but I'm convinced it's some sort of public monitoring. It's some sort of, because they know with what's coming. They know there's going to be marches and there's going to be protests, and this is a way to monitor that.
Well, I mean,
that's my theory.
didn't some dude shoot one down? Wasn't there some fella and it's like 6 foot wide or something? Like, wasn't there something I saw? Like, there was an African American dude and he's sitting there and he's got this one that's on the ground and people are all filming it and shit. But it's like,
I
you
didn't
look at
see
Well,
that.
if you saw it, it means maybe you got better news than we do.
Yeah.
sausage.
Probably hidden from us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, the thing's
seriously.
like-
And that's why when
massive for a drone. But then,
we were talking
I
about this
totally get
episode,
that
I want to
point.
hear, like, it's hearing what you guys see that we
yeah,
don't
yeah,
hear
yeah. But
because
like,
we are
yeah,
fully
see if you can
censored. Like,
find that. But then I also have if they're doing these drones, right, and they want to spy on you, why are they doing it with something the size of a car? You know, like, you're literally watching
right.
these people, like, say, Ukraine and shit, but they're using drones the size of that, and they've got explosives on them, you know, so they can do that. You can't barely
they're
hear
small.
them coming. So if they can strap an explosive to something that's that big, why wouldn't they use that to buzz around? I don't know. Like, that's just a thinking outside the box.
I want it to be
That's,
UAPs.
I mean, I agree with you though, because it's because Ukraine is being monitored.
Yeah.
And they have
100%.
technology. So like, but why are they so big? I mean, I see your theory on Musk. I'm still not sold on the Musk theory that she has. I'm not there yet. I don't know that I fully believe aliens, because
I want it to be aliens.
Well,
that's what
I think
want.
we all would love that. But I also don't know that I fully believe it's Musk, but then I'm like, but it doesn't make sense why they, like you're saying, like that. I've never thought about that they, like, why are they so big then? I don't know.
Hey, I got to put this computer on charge. Hang on a sec.
Uh-oh. I mean, there's literally nothing on here.
No, there's nothing.
How dare?
But we're like you said, we are censored to that.
We're fully censored.
More so now.
Well, now that TikTok is fully censored.
TikTok is fully censored.
So-
Why do you think? Well, we'll talk about this when he comes back.
Yeah, well, I'll just say this while he's getting his chargers. The thing that I was telling you the other day, when it first turned back on, people were trying to play the audio from Taylor Swift. She has a song called
you told
The
me.
Smallest Man That's Ever Lived. And people were typing it into the search on TikTok, and it was the smallest woman that ever lived. There was no bringing up of the smallest man. I did it to see that morning, and it was still like that in the morning. By the time I showed you, it finally, like, the algorithm brought it back to man, but the woman one was there too, but it had never been there before. It's so fucked. It's how we're just talking about how censored TikTok is right now. Is so censored.
Why?
So why do you think
is
they
this
took it
is
down?
this still the reasoning in a, like, because they've censored because they reckon it's a form of Chinese spying or
This
something?
is
That's
what they're
the
claiming.
excuse.
That's what they're claiming. They took it down, and in those 12 hours that it was taken down, the algorithm on it and everything changed completely. If you Google, or if you type in on it, like, search anything about Trump or Vance or anything right wing, it comes up. If it's positive, if it's negative, it'll say it's not there. Also, if you try and share something that is, like, bad about them, it'll tell you can only send it to one person. You can't send it to multiple people anymore. That was never like that before. The platform, what was amazing about it was that it was free speech. It was like people showing in everything.
can
now.
see that.
If you try and look up the Musk doing the
So
Nazi salute.
I wrote Musk Hitler salute.
Yep.
And it won't pull up with anything. It says, get the facts. We encourage you to verify the facts and trust credible sources when seeking information about the Holocaust and its legacy.
And
I saw that.
It will not let me look
Is that
anything up.
when Musk has come out and he's all like, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
And they're coming up with every...
But it was a full-on Hitler salute. That was a full-on Nazi salute. That was not... He did it twice. It wasn't just like a accidental, like, throw of hand. It was very intentional. And The fact that you can't even before this, you would have been able to find it all over TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
right.
And you
But
can,
in
but
that-
you have to be careful with what words you search for.
Yeah.
But isn't
I
when he bought Twitter and shit, Musk, he wanted it to not be so controlled, but then now
Well, no, but he wanted it
bought
not to
out.
be controlling his narrative, and
He
then
wanted it
he
in his
bought it,
net-
and now
yeah,
it's
they
in
got you.
it's
Yeah.
his narrative. And that's the same thing. All of a sudden, this is all in Trump's narrative. Was never like this before, but we're like, what the fuck is going on?
I tried to post something on Instagram about Musk being a slimy piece of shit, and it wouldn't let me. Stopped me and said, "You this is flagged." I'm like, are you kidding me? I should be able to say whatever the hell I want about whoever the hell I want, as long as it's not, racist or a death threat, or I can call someone a slimy piece of shit.
You absolutely, and you should. That's freedom of speech.
And it wouldn't let me. And I said that because I woke up yesterday and all of a sudden I was following. Oh no, it wasn't Musk. It was JD Vance.
Oh, yeah.
I was following JD Vance.
Wait.
I never fucking followed him. It's making me follow
Who's
him.
that?
Do you want to know what my cousin did? JD Vance, he's our vice
president.
Vice president, the guy with Trump.
All
Who
this
you don't hear about because Musk is basically the president and Trump is vice president.
It made me follow him, and it took a while for me to be able to unfollow him, and then it wouldn't let me call him a slimy piece of shit.
Okay, this is what my cousin, you guys both do. A lovely lady. This is what she said. I just reported JD Vance is harassing me by sending me nude photos.
See, but we can talk about this now.
Nice.
What happens when we can't say these things?
But that's it. I literally
What
have thought
happens
about
when
that.
we
Mate.
can't say these
I've
things?
thought about our podcast. Are we going to get censored?
Are we going to get censored? Are we going to get in
shit you not,
trouble?
guys. I shit you not. Since started talking about this, within the last minute, I'm running out of. I can't get a good connection with you guys. Yous are all just like the internet's dropped out. I promise. I can't even hear you now.
Well, we're not talking.
Well, we're
we're
not
sitting
talking
here
'cause
just
I'm
staring,
gonna
just
get-
in shock.
Is that the
No, we were
same
just
stuff you were
discussing-
drinking before, or are you just mixing it up again?
No.
This is even worse.
This
is
one's my favorite.
porridge, 8.4%.
Mine's not.
Why even bother?
What's yours?
Mine's 6.
8.4. No, this is 8. 8.4. This is like fuck you up. This is gonna send me sideways.
Sorry,
8.4 porridge. That's gonna.
I just thought I heard 0.4.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why even bother? Exactly. No, this is 8.4. This is gonna really. I'm gonna be really pickled after this one for sure.
Yeah.
I like that phrase, pickled.
Yeah, pickle,
All right,
proper
so
pickle.
what else can we
Well, we
discuss?
were discussing briefly that he has someone.
My fingers hurt.
Oh, let me.
Sorry.
You can just do it, Reyna.
Okay, I'm not
You
gonna
can just
say.
do
I'm
it.
not gonna say his name. No. Okay. So his dad, who, if you were to meet his dad, this shocks me. This shocks me.
Thank
but
you.
he said he wants to. He doesn't think he'll come on the podcast and talk, but when we do Antarctica, he wants to sit on the side, and he says he's got pointers and says things. But I said we'll have to get a
gonna
fake name
whisper.
for him.
Ooh, can we like distort his voice?
Yeah, tell your dad we'll distort his
And
voice.
and blot him out. Like we'll like
Just
yeah.
don't let him hear this episode so he knows we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I think I definitely that's going to be a good one with everything happening, with everything changing, with all this new world. And we've been hearing about New World Order since we were kids, right? We've been hearing about that forever. But now it seems like things are speeding up. There's an uptick.
Do you hear about New World Order stuff there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably more of a bounce off what you guys are doing, but there's at the moment here in Australia, there's not too much conspiracy of within our what we got going on, but around the world and all that, you're just like fucking everything's just turmoil. But I honestly think it is people just playing their pieces in the puzzle, and something's coming, 100%.
I agree.
Something's
A few
coming
years
in
ago, everyone's
what
like,
way?
is this COVID thing going to wipe out? But I think that was a fear factor. But what was it? A stepping stone to then have the next thing happen. We've got control. People are listening to whatever we say, and yeah. Can I just quickly
agree
bring
with
up?
that. I think everything happens.
Yeah. Can I just quickly bring up now? We were talking about those UFOs before. Have you ever looked up? It was an Australian or New Zealand newsreader about these lights in the sky that were being reported. Now, I'm talking this is probably 20, 30 years ago. And this news reporter, it was It was along the New Zealand coast, but I can't remember if they took an Australian reporter over there to do the investigation. Anyway, he hired a light aircraft, and this fella's flown him up, and he's like, so this is apparently where it all happens. And he had cameramen with him and all that, and the fucking thing happened. And like, it's some of the greatest footage of these lights in the sky.
Yeah, Google.
You need to, yeah,
Australian.
And it was this guy's. It was his epiphany of him being a reporter. He's like, I'm reporting from 20,000 feet up, and here's these lights that people are talking about, and you could literally see these UFOs just darting around and shit. It's quite an old video, but you got it?
Yeah, it says 1978.
Yeah, long time. Okay, so I was way off, 50. Yeah. But it's something pretty cool to look into, and it's just, but that was one of the biggest things.
Wow.
I have seen this.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have seen this. I just didn't know that that's what it was.
And you know what, Reyna? Here's something a little bit close home for you. There was a very famous UFO. They called it a crash or something happened, and it was in South Australia. It was in the Adelaide Hills, and something happened at Stirling. So if you ever want to get, people swear black and blue this UFO thing crashed into like their top of their trees, and they would.
I fully fucking I wouldn't be surprised by that, but
you should look into
that.
That same. It may be in the 80s or 90s, but it's Stirling, and it's quite a very, very well documented. It was like this thing was there, but the time the authorities came or some shit, it had gone. But like they swore black and blue. It was just this weird. Yeah, so you probably put UFO Stirling, South Australia. Something should maybe pop up.
Yeah, UFO. Wait, okay. So Stirling is literally. I mean, so Adelaide Hills is like where Echunga is, where they're all from. But Stirling, is like 15 minutes from Echunga?
Yeah, 15
all
k's.
Close.
A bit of a
Good
la-di-da.
Good pub.
A lot of high end people.
One of my favorite pubs, the Stirling pub. Good pub.
I like pubs.
Good pub.
Yeah.
You need to come to Australia just so Sausage can take you to a pub. Sausage is really good at going to pubs. He might be professional.
Will you bring me to a pub?
Oh, I'll keep telling you. You come across, but I kind of feel bad because I'm trying to come across there. We still just need this world to settle out and these prices of the flights just to come down a little bit. Like the old Qantas points are starting to get up there, but I'm not. It's still not enough to send everyone across yet. I'm trying. I want to come your way first before you come down here, but if you beat me to
we would be coming your way sooner if my little sister wasn't getting married in Paris in June, and now we have to spend all of our funds on. Like, I love my sister, and I'm very excited to go.
Isn't there a stopover point between there and Paris, and it's Echunga or something?
You know, it's unfortunately someone did say to me, they're like, well, why wouldn't you just go to Australia on your way home? And I'm like, well, first of all, it's like completely the opposite direction, or we got to go all the way to like the Middle East.
Go around the other way.
We'll just literally go. We'll just take a We'll go on a around the world tour. Who knows? You never know. Never say never.
Well, isn't it from New York? Isn't it like 8 hours to Europe from there or some shit?
5?
No, 5.
4, 5. Yeah.
We went from New York to Paris. I think it was just under 5 hours from New York to Paris.
Yep.
Holy shit.
It's the same distance at what it takes for me to get from here to my dad's in Florida is the same distance.
So for us to get to Paris from here is only like 10 hours versus getting to Australia is like 14 or 16. But we also have to then get to like LA or whatever.
But it's less if you can get a direct flight.
No. That's the direct flight is like, I think it's like 8 hours one way and 10 hours the other.
Okay.
It's so weird,
depends on your, like,
as you know, Reyna, like what is it, like 16 hours from us to...
Yep.
But then if you want to go to Europe, it's the same. It's like 16, 18 hours either side.
Yeah.
How do you guys go to Europe?
On a plane.
No shit.
Yeah. Well done, Reyna.
I thought I was really funny. I thought I was funny.
Good job. Which way do you go?
Well, it doesn't fucking matter.
Up through, like, the Middle East.
No, if we're going, if I'm looking at you now, that's my right, that's my left. I think that's it. If I go to America, I go right.
Wrong way, but okay.
That's
right. This way.
If I go to America, I go right. If I'm in South Australia, if I go to Europe, you go left. But it takes ages.
Isn't it wild though, you guys, that all of a sudden we stopped talking about what we were talking about and now the internet is back working normal?
How good.
Can we just acknowledge that? We
Just
literally had, so just, everyone listening, just so you know, we were talking for a while and Sausage couldn't hear us.
We
It got
used
very
key
broken up.
words.
And he was like, all of a sudden, you guys are choppy. Things aren't working. So I was like, shit, let's change the subject. And now, all of a sudden,
We're fine.
isn't
We're
that
talking about battle
interesting?
axes and everything come good.
Wait. Can you explain? Have you ever heard that term,
Battle
battle
axe?
axe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had, because it's my favorite when he calls someone a battle axe. Like, even in Australia.
That's like an old term. You old battle axe.
Well, I think that's like a very English term. And
A
then
New
for
English.
us,
a
that's
new,
old,
yeah.
but yeah, New England.
That's me.
It's like
That's you.
warlock.
That's me. I'm new.
I
I'm
love
from New England.
warlocks.
Warlocks.
Like a
When I
male
talk
witch.
when I talk about titties, I call them warlock.
Yes.
Please explain.
Yeah, Sausage. Explain.
I,
Explain,
Oh, it's
Sausage.
just-
I
don't know
don't
the
understand.
theory
Do you
I
want to
do.
know what I call titties?
What?
You gotta
Emerson.
Emerson big titties.
That
For me,
Bill's
for
best
me, it's
friend
just
is
like,
the one who
oh,
taught me
fuck.
that.
I just love, like, I'll talk about Ash or something like, yeah, I love
I- you
never
have- I-
heard that term.
yeah. Yeah, well, now
that.
you can use it.
Just last question. Do you have anything that you feel like you guys are seeing over there in the media that you think that maybe we're not seeing, or that shit that you have like questions about that you're seeing, like it, that I don't know, like think, just because I feel like what is going on right now over here is so insane, and I'm wondering how much more
Yeah.
information we're not
Yeah,
getting.
look,
Yeah.
to be honest, like, as far as what we're seeing over from here to you guys, like, everything's looking a bit fishy, but there's so much, as you just said, Reyna, like, Trump's just been sworn in. Like, there is a lot
Yeah.
that's going on. I'm going to watch this
Mhm.
space very carefully over the next 6 weeks kind of thing, and
And
what the fuck
you
is
better
actually
report
going to come
back.
of it. Like, once, there's another raging fire down in California or something today, isn't there? Something
I
that's
saw that San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, until this finishes and it's the next chapter, inquiries happen, whatever. But I just think that I think your media is going to be going ape shit with this and that going on
Yeah.
and all that. I don't think, like, I reckon you guys got a lot on your plate, put it that way.
Are you
Yeah.
seeing it as chaotic
Well,
as we
yeah.
are? Is
Yeah, full on,
everything just
full on.
pure chaos?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I've got I love my Bigfoot Sasquatch things. I can't wait to find out of any form of reports that happen after these fires of what has been found in fires and all of that. Because you always hear about shit going on after
Yeah.
a natural disaster, and, you know, there's bodies and shit. That's what I'm looking forward to, personally, if there is anything.
But this is my thing.
No.
I still fully think that if they can
Interdimensional.
Yeah, they can go. I don't feel like they'll find them because they can't. Like, they'll go. They're
Yeah.
smart. They're gonna go.
Yep. Yeah,
They're
cool.
going. What was that? Someone sent us a video that you said was a wolf. I don't fully believe it was a wolf, of a yeti howling.
A call.
A call.
It
That here in
sounded like a
Washington.
wolf to me.
It didn't sound like a wolf to me, but also I'm not a professional wolf listener.
I am. I have a degree in it.
Oh, do you? Oh, good to know. Fuck. But it was very like, to me, I was like, that sounds like what I would assume would, but also, you know, I don't know. I actually just kidding. I actually am somewhat, I can say this. In Polton Bay, we have wolves, and you can hear them howling at night, and they would howl across the lake that we have. They don't fucking
Oh,
sound
they
like
don't
that.
I've actually never heard a wolf in my
So
entire
I win.
life.
I win. It was a fucking Yeti. It was a Yeti.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
wait.
No, a Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Well-
It was a Bigfoot. A Sasquatch.
A Sasquatch. I have a question for you.
Go on.
Because coming up, we have an episode on the Australian bunyip.
Yeah. Look, I honestly think, and I'm sure I maybe got cut from the last one. I don't know, because we just banged on for ages. Good fun.
Bullshitted.
Nah,
Did we?
that complete and utter knowledge there. I honestly think that they mistake bunyip with something else. Like, I am, as you know
Okay.
by now, I'm all about thinking outside the box.
Mhm.
I don't think there's fucking anything in bunyip. Like, I think it's a misidentification.
Is
A lot of people talk about the bunyips,
Interesting.
and it's a hairy thing. They
Yeah.
never talk about a smooth
that's
skin.
some of the
Yeah, well, from what I predominantly have read and looked into, I don't see it. But once again, tell me a water-dwelling animal that has long hair. There isn't one.
yeah. Yeah. So it could just be, and we'll go into this in the episode, but it could just be a legend.
It could be.
And a legend usually tries to explain the unexplained.
Yeah.
A
Pretty
legend, just like Sausage Mun himself.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I'm
like
only
Sausage
as
Mun.
Legend.
I'm
Who
only
is
as good
it?
as this one.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Are you ready to steal your husband back now? Good.
Good. Nice to see you.
Thanks. I know you too. Thanks for loaning us him on your first day of vacation. We appreciate that.
Look,
Very
it's
much.
okay. Someone's got to do it.
It's okay.
Except he's now.
Well, I love it. Well, we were.
It's only 1:30 in the arvo.
Sorry.
Whoopsie. Sorry, Ash. I love you.
Hell of a day.
It's not my fault.
She's going shopping.
Oh, good.
Well, I just need to go to the
Good.
Ooh.
Grocery store.
the supermarket.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. The grocery store.
The shop.
Do you not call it grocery stores?
No, it's
Supermarket.
Yeah. Yep.
There's development.
I like you Americanizing yourself for us. We
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
don't do that.
I just
Don't do
trying to
that.
get the
I
bags out of
appreciate
the
it.
trunk first.
There you go.
Uh-uh.
What? Tell her what you would normally say. Tell her
I
what
better
you
go and
normally
get
say.
the bags out of the boot. To stick him in the shopping trolley at the shops.
The trolley. You know what? I'm from. I grew up in New England, and we call it a buggy.
Yeah,
it was
I
a
know that one.
buggy.
Buggy.
Wow.
Like not the cart. The cart was a buggy.
Yeah.
Me? No, it's a shopping trolley.
Yeah.
What do you reckon a bunyip is?
Yeah.
Bunyip. Bass of the bunyip is the big thing that falls in the Murray River.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on what a bunyip is?
Like a river monster. Am I right?
Yeah, well, that's
True or false? Like, is it real or is it just legend?
Legend.
We shall see.
But legend comes from something.
Legend
Yeah.
comes from something eventually.
I'm telling you, it was a fucking
Yeah.
yowie swimming across the river, and someone saw it and they went, right, that's a big creature. We don't have.
Probably.
It.
I'm into that. You know we love that theory.
What about you? Do you have any paranormal experiences?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Not really. I had a really weird dream once.
Yes, do this. Go.
Yeah. My auntie
Tell us.
definitely did. No, I had a really weird dream once. I remember when I was living down in town with my girlfriends and I was reading my book in bed and I thought I'm getting tired. I shut my book, I turned my light off and I closed my eyes. And the second I closed them, it was like there was this big, evil, sinister looking face like right in front of me. And I opened my eyes and I turned the light on and I was like, there was no one there. And it really frightened me. I ended up popping up. I was telling Mum about it about a week later, and I was like, this really weird thing happened to me, and she was like, the exact same thing happened to me, and we figured out it was on the same night, and she described the person that she saw, and it was very similar. Like, she basically described the person that was in my face when I had literally just shut my eyes. It was so weird.
So can I tell you that same thing has happened to me? And it was
Wow.
almost like this this face that was like embers and burning.
See,
And it was exactly when I shut my eyes. And it was almost like you're in that dreamlike state, but I instantly came up because as soon as I did, it was this face that was burning and embers, and it scared me and it popped up just like that.
Weird.
Has that happened to you?
No, mine wasn't white. It was just like this. It was a very long time ago now. No, just this dark, really mean, evil-looking man.
I've had something similar, but not. But also, I'm not sure. I don't know. But also, like, yes. But
My
no.
daughter has that not unfrequently. She has it. My daughter is connected in ways that I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Uh-huh.
auntie used to dabble in witchcraft and things when she was younger. And I remember staying at her house when I was a kid, and there was this box, this square shadow. It probably would have been about this big, and it was just in the corner of like kind of the hallway. Did a corner, and it was just like on the roof. There was nothing around that would create that shadow at all. It was just in her house the whole time. And it used to kind of move around depending on where my auntie went. Anyway, this was, I was a kid 30 years ago now. And she voice recorded something for a friend because she was a lecturer at uni, for her friend to type up for her. And when her friend was typing up this recording, the box was in her friend's house, like this same shadow. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's weird, isn't it?
Now that's interesting. Now that I would want to know more about.
Yeah.
See, you do have experiences. You do.
One
doesn't believe in
really
Bigfoot.
cool one.
You know,
Sorry, just one more minute. Like when Ava was born, Ash's grandma, God bless her, love her. She was really like at the end, pretty much palliative care almost, wasn't it?
Oh, she was, yeah.
Yeah. She only lived another couple of days
Yeah.
after Ava was born. But there was a photo that was taken of her in her bed, and a perfect photo, and there was no light, like distortion. But there was this brilliant orb on her shoulder, and you can tell that in the photo it doesn't look like it's reflecting off anything. It's just this brilliant
Yeah. It's just an
orb.
orb.
Yeah, and her mum's got it, like Ash's mum's got it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I want to get a fish. She's like, no one's taking
I
a
love
photo of
that.
it. This is hers.
That's
They're still-
amazing.
I love that. Well, I do believe when you're at end of life, you kind of go back and forth. I felt that with my mother when she was at end of life. You kind of, you're here, but you're also not here.
You're straddling both sides,
straddling
yeah.
both sides.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ava and Ulma were kind of a little bit connected because I was 3 weeks early with Ava and my grandma was like palliative care. And then when they met, I reckon she died maybe 24 hours later. And she waited to meet her.
God.
But if she wasn't,
Waited to meet
born-
her. Yeah.
But when they went to induce me, I was already 3 to 4 centimeters dilated. So I reckon I probably would have just gone into labor anyway. So I think she was waiting to.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like they both had to
Yeah.
meet each other.
Oh, but that's
And Ava's
amazing,
got
though.
the
That's like,
type of-
so special
Yeah, Ava's kind of got the personality, definitely, of the grandmother, like a bit of
of her side.
mongrel about her. Yeah,
Cheeky.
it's a weird
Cheeky.
one.
Shocker. I would have never expect that from you guys.
Perish the thought. Perish the thought.
Well, Ash, thank you for telling the stories a little bit, and thank you for letting your husband join us. And we'll end this right now so that he can go on his merry way. But I love you. I miss you. You're the best. We appreciate you.
Well, you
So-
are our official Australian reporter.
This is the second ever episode of the Wicked Outback Oddities with Sausage,
and there will be more.
And the next one we are going to do Antarctica. We
Antarctica.
didn't do it, but the
Yes,
next one we will. And the next, whenever Sausage can grace us with his presence again.
Yeah.
When Ash can loan us her husband for a minute because she is a saint.
She is, especially just coming off from work. And
They're on vacation. Yeah, it's just like, oh God. But Sausage, like last time, do you have any words of wisdom to leave the people with?
Nah, yeah. That's how I got her.
I'll smell you when your bum cracks.
There it is. Well, we always tell our listeners, well, make sure you guys go and get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It's good to be a lunatic. Am I right?
always.
Always.